while we're going to get the bad guys, we have lunatics on Fox News Channel trying to encourage the Taliban to kill our own soldiers. Now, you're going to say, come on, that's crazy, right? But look, we already showed you the clip. You can go back and look on YouTube for our old clip on Colonel Peters and how he went on Fox News Channel and said, you know, the Taliban could save us a lot of money by go ahead and killing this U.S. soldier that they've captured. And he didn't use the word kill, he said, but they could save us a lot of legal hassles, etc., by taking care of this situation, right? Because he thinks that this man's a deserter. Now, he's going to go back on Fox News Channel. He's going to talk to Bill O'Reilly, and you think, come on, he's got to apologize, right? He's got to stop saying these lunatic things. And then Fox has him back on to correct the record. That's not how Fox rolls. So here's retired Lieutenant Colonel Ralph Peters continuing his maniacal statements on Fox.
Joining us from Washington, Fox News strategic analyst, Lieutenant Colonel Ralph Peters.
Yes, strategic analyst.
Why don't you just lay out what you think happened here, first of all?
Well, let's lay out what our military knows happened, Bill. First of all, I asked a very senior military leader for a yes or no answer. Is PFC Bergdahl a deserter? The answer was yes. Now, according to the Article 85 Uniform Code of Military Justice, as a minimum, he is AWOL in a war zone. Now, he told that story on the videotape of the Taliban about getting separated from a unit during a patrol. That is a lie. Our Army also knows that he left his combat outpost, he left his buddies in the hours of darkness, left his weapon behind of his own volition. Now, that's what we know.
Okay,
but
let's stop there.
The story about patrol is nonsense.
Okay, let's stop there. You have a guy in the middle of nowhere. You know Afghanistan. I've been there. It's not a place where you can just like leave and then go to the 7-Eleven and hitchhike. All right, it's desolate. There's nothing going on. He leaves his weapon and he goes out someplace. Number one, that tells me he's crazy, Colonel. That he's a nut. Nobody does that.
Yeah. Well, he may be mentally disturbed.
Right.
He may have been distraught. He may have been having trouble with his buddies. He may have had Afghans tell him, oh, we can get you out of this. We don't know that. So I'm sticking to what I know, Bill.
You're sticking to what you know. You don't know a goddamn thing. All this is nothing but speculation. And they called him, he's our guy, captured by the Taliban. They called him crazy. They called him a nut, possibly mentally disturbed. Imagine if a liberal host or liberal special strategic analyst had said this. What would Fox News do about one of our captured U.S. soldiers? Oh, they don't respect the troops at all. Look at what they say about the troops. Fox News, well, without a care in the world, he's coming back on this say. He's not done yet. One more.
You're an experienced war commander, all right?
This is great.
No, I'm not. No, I've never commanded in wartime.
Really?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were on patrol and things like that. I thought you had done
I've been on patrol, but I've never commanded in wartime. I don't want to be a leftist and claim things I didn't do.
You're an experienced soldier in the field. How's that? Okay? You know that in the military, particularly in the middle of a war, when you are in a place that is just totally out of control, there's nowhere to go, all right? You leave your weapon and go with anybody away from your unit. There's got to be something mentally wrong with you.
Oh, come on.
It can't be distraught. It can't be my girlfriend sent me a letter breaking up. It's got to be I'm totally out of my mind. And that's what I think this guy is. I think he's crazy.
And Bill, he may be, but warfare is a realm of emotion, not of logic. People do absolutely crazy things. They do things on the spur of the moment. They think they've got deals. They talk themselves into all sorts of delusions. But if I may, Bill, let me tell you why I got so angry about this. And I'll make it clear. Two things I should say. One, I do hope for his family's sake this guy comes back safely.
Really?
I don't want to raise false hopes, but actually, I think the Taliban are pretty smart to the propaganda value. I think they learned from al-Qaeda's atrocities in Iraq. So I think there's a good chance we'll see him in another propaganda video, and then he may well be released. But my anger is that the media has been turning this guy who's an alleged deserter, certainly AWOL in a combat zone, into some kind of hero. Now, why does it make me angry? Because we know Bergdahl's name. How many of us know the names of the soldiers, Marines, Navy corpsmen fighting through crippling injuries in our military hospitals. The names of those who came home with flags over their coffins because they did their duty. The names of the decorated heroes. They get no media
Absolutely, and I'm with you on that. But I haven't seen the media glorifying Bergdahl. Have you? Is there anybody specifically you've seen glorifying the guy?
Well, I think oh yes, actually, like obviously Air America, etc. But and they have, he painted him as a virtual hero. But they're not questioning. The other networks aren't doing the investigative work to say what's the circumstances.
Air America. Really? Lieutenant Colonel Peters is listening to Air America? They said something about this? All right, great. Anyway, yeah, he's a captured U.S. soldier. We try to support those guys. We don't do hatchet jobs on them while they're not here to defend themselves because they've been captured by the Taliban. That's not how we do it. And by the way, about our troops, and oh my God, we don't get to glorify the troops who have been hurt or who got killed in the line of duty. Yeah, that's because you wouldn't let us take their pictures. When the caskets come in, remember the Bush administration, don't take the pictures, don't take the pictures. No. Please, let's ignore their service. We don't want to take any of those pictures because that could seem incriminating because the war is going so badly. So now all of a sudden you want to see their pictures, right? Please.